Glenn Rushton catching up with you with FightHype.com. Ruiz versus Joshua 2, pretty unanimous basic decision.
Yeah, as expected. I mean, clear win, 10-2 to Anthony Joshua. He boxed it out beautifully. He did what you and I discussed a couple of months back, and that is if he fought, as I said then, if he fought, kept it long, short combo, boxed in it from the outside, he should win comfortably, and he did exactly that. I don't think Ruiz was really ever in the fight.
Very, very smart play, obviously. He didn't really want to trade on the inside too much, which is smart. It's boxing, you know what I mean? And he didn't want to go off the gap too much, did he?
No, he didn't, and Andy Ruiz just wasn't desperate enough on the inside. You know, he should have really been shrugging him off. He should have been very desperate. He never really put the pressure on. He wasn't cutting him off well enough, so he should have cut him off better. Admittedly, Anthony Joshua was changing direction quite well, so it was not making it easy to cut him off, but I think a bit more desperation in the earlier rounds from Andy Ruiz could have changed the fight a little bit, but I just wasn't seeing that pressure from him, and possibly the extra weight didn't help him either.
Joshua now gets all the belts back that he lost, obviously, back early in the year. Who do you reckon he faces next? What's the big money fight for him?
Well, obviously there's big money fights with people like Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder and so forth, but you know, obviously the fight I think the world would love to see would be Joshua and Wilder, but you know, whether that fight can come to fruition remains to be seen, but that would be an incredible fight.
Who would you have then, if Wilder did fight Joshua going off tonight with the power that Andy Ruiz had? Would Joshua be going backwards a lot in that Wilder fight?
Yeah, I'd actually lean towards Wilder in that fight. I think Wilder's got that one-punch knockout power, and you know, Andy Ruiz has already shown in the previous fight that if you know Anthony gets clipped, then he can stay clipped. So certainly we know the power that Wilder's got, and you know, we saw what happened with Ortiz, and it's just that massive big punch from him, and when it lands, it's all over. So I'd have a slight leaning towards that, but it would be a very interesting tactical fight.
Here we are now, deep in 5 hours out. One of the biggest fights of your career, isn't it, this one tonight? Hogan versus Charlo. How are you feeling?
Feeling very relaxed. You know, we've done the work, we're ready, and you know, we love game days, so we just can't wait to get it on, and we're very excited. We're looking forward to the fight. It's not that far away now, and we'll all know within about 5 hours.
Bit heated yesterday in the press conference, you know what I mean? We feel that maybe Charlo a couple of times was a little bit frustrated. He's, you know, maybe Hogan with the mindset and the mental. Is that all part of the game plan from Dennis? Or
Yeah,
just like that?
We never intended for any, you know, I suppose moments there, but you know, it just seems that Jermall got a little bit excited and just, yeah, giving Dennis a fairly stern sort of stare, and Dennis just sort of glared back at him, and it just sort of went from there. But certainly Dennis, you know, can get a little toey, you know, there's no doubt about that. But you know, again, Jermall, I don't know, he seemed a little bit rattled. If he is rattled, then that'll be to our advantage. We're certainly not. We're ready. So if Jermall's a little rattled, if he's a little bit nervous, I don't know. But we're not. We're ready. We've been on the big stage before. And I think what people don't understand is Dennis Hogan has proved himself at this level. When he fought in that last fight against Jaime Munguia down in Mexico, with 5.5 weeks preparation time, that was a very, very tough day at the office. And Dennis stepped up to the plate. So I think he's proved himself at this level, at this class. We're not going to be overawed tonight by Jermall Charlo. He's a great boxer, an incredible boxer, but we're ready.
And obviously moving up in weight, it's been a tremendous camp. We obviously have been very close. I've been very close to it as well. But the last 3 weeks, really noticed a lot of definition in strength in Dennis's body this time. Even better. Like not knocking the 154, you had him strong there, but geez, he looked strong yesterday.
He's very strong, and I mean, he woke up on weight, so there's been no energy burnt whatsoever in making weight. He actually woke up on weight, so he's on weight the night before.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got no issues with the weight at all. He's not going to be drained in any way, shape or form. And so, no, Dennis is as good as we can get him in the time that we've had. And, you know, as I said, we're looking forward to one big performance tonight. He's certainly been punching hard, a lot harder than he was as a light middleweight. So, yeah, he's got the power to stop him.
Any last messages for all your fight fans back in Australia and Ireland? Obviously, a lot of fans back in Australia tuning in. Any last messages for them?
Just get behind Dennis tonight. It's going to be the fight of his life. this is the moment that we've been waiting for after the disappointment down in Mexico to get another world title shot in his very next fight. It's been a dream come true. We want to make every post a winner and make sure of it tonight. So please, Australia and Ireland, get behind Dennis Hogan tonight. Let's bring him home.
No worries. Thanks, Glenn, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.